What's up YouTube, Max Steiner here, finally bringing you another episode of Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Recoded Part 35. In the last episode, we went to Agrabah and we defeated those bad bugs, but we struggled immensely, and in this episode, guess what? We're actually doing some grinding. Well, there's two reasons why we're doing grinding. One, it's been a while since I've last recorded, almost about 2 weeks. And on top of that, I actually went back and watched some of my previous episodes just to remember what we actually did. And I looked at the top of the screen and I saw retained power. And I noticed we were like only in the 40s, so that might have been a reason why we were struggling quite a bit. So in this grinding video, we're gonna get that to 100, and hopefully we will. In the next episode, we'll be going through that door. Okay, and the reason why I haven't been playing, the reason why I haven't played this game, quite a bit, or any games, well, I haven't really been playing any games for that, for the most part. And the reason being is, well, the first part being, is I did have a temporary job for a little bit. In the last episode, I don't know if you guys, watched it or not, but I did actually have a interview with Greenpeace. I sadly didn't get the job, but I did put in another application with a similar organization, non-profit, known as Grassroots. I had an interview with them. They offered me a job right off the bat. So yeah, I had to fill out some papers. They gave me a little a sheet that they wanted me to memorize for the next day. I did memorize it. They wanted me to come in like 1:30. I came in at 1:15. And there was another trainee in there with me, and then we had like the trainer, and so like from about 1:30 to 2 we just practiced I might as well tell you, before that, when they had me memorize this thing for UNICEF, which is they provide vaccines for children nationwide that don't have access to it. I did memorize that, but when I came in, they were no longer working on that one for like it was like they were only working on it for about a few more weeks or so. So there was no reason really to have us work on it. So long story short, I ended up working on another program that I didn't even have any time to memorize, which was Nature Conservancy, which is basically saving wildlife in the northern Sierra Nevada. I for the most part, since coming in, thinking I was gonna, working on a different program, but for the most part, I didn't have it all memorized in that half an hour, but I did have about a good chunk of it down. And I had about it was like about 5 sentences. I mean, not 5 sentences, but about 5 short paragraphs. Nothing really that hard to memorize. I did kind of have it. I thought, since I guess I'm like all jumping all over the place. I should tell you, when you're in training to make staff, you actually do have to make a quota of $140 in one day. So what that means is if you make, let's say, $120 in one day, 50 the next, and nothing on the last, you still won't make quota. You still won't make staff because you have to make that 140 in a day. Which, you know, I felt, you know, it would be a hard challenge. It would be a challenge, but, you know, it was definitely doable. And but I think, you know, when I did, you know, when they did, when they, you know, switched the what I was working on, it did kind of, you know, give me, you know, a disadvantage just because, you know, I had that one down to, you know, a T, but, you know, sometimes life is like that. So, you know, I did memorize it, you know, to my best ability. So, from 2 to 3, we basically, you know, was lunch, do whatever you want. Meet, you know, meet outside the building, and then you go with your trainer and the other trainee as well. And then you walk to your area. I mean, you watch them scout, and then they send you on your way. So basically, that's what we did. And also, when they walk you to your area, you then get a map of your location, like the houses you go to and whatnot. And you can do that from, usually if you make staff, it's 3 to 9. But, you know, since we were watching, you know, her canvas for a little bit, it was like from about 3:45 to about 9. And you know, it doesn't sound that bad, but usually, I mean, I'm in pretty good shape, and yeah, about when you get to about 8, about like halfway through, you start getting your feet starting to start hurting a little bit. So, but it was, you know, it was fun though. I mean, the first day I didn't make as much as I thought I would. I mean, I was expecting to make at least about a good, at least 40. But I only made 25, which is still, it's pretty good. I mean, I was happy that I made something. But, you know, I was still trying to, you know, maybe get that 140 on my first. But I kind of knew it, probably knew it wasn't going to happen because, you know, I didn't have that, I didn't have the script really memorized that well. And, you know, yeah, I would definitely have to, you know, practice that and get it down, you know, if I wanted to make that 140. So anyways, second day comes. I have that, even though I really didn't want to, I mean, I stayed up quite a bit. I stayed up until probably like 2. And I did get it down. I got it down really well. And I was happy with it. And I came in same time, 1:15. Practiced until from 1:30 to 2, and this time instead of watching the canvas, we just got our sheets and we headed to our areas, and sadly, I don't know, man, the area here was horrible, man. I cannot tell you. I don't know where they who picks these locations or whatnot. But this was like the worst location you could give people. I mean, seriously. Like this is a college grad town. Like seriously. So, and it was on a Thursday. So, you know, a lot of people, you know, because usually it depends on the day you get too. Because the day you get usually you know, a lot of people aren't home on Fridays and stuff. At least not for me. So, yeah, I was definitely a little bit sweating at this point because, yeah, this town wasn't that, you know, I got like a lot, you know, they didn't have money, and then they couldn't make a donation because they didn't have money, which, you know, it's totally understandable because, I mean, I'm a college student myself, and I know, you know, books, tuition, all that stuff, man. it adds up, and you know, I totally get that. So, yeah, like if at this point I was totally stressing, and at the end of the day, I didn't make any. You know, I was like totally, uh, you know, I was totally, you know, I was like, I was starting to worry because you know, I was like, oh man. At this point, I was like, holy crap! Out of 2 days, I only made like $25. Man, this is horrible. and and the other guy, you know, I was training with, I mean, he didn't make anything. None of us made anything, and you know, that just proves that the whoever picked this area, man, I don't know. And so, in the third day, man, I was like, at this point, I was like, oh my goodness. I decided, you know, I would come in, I would finish, you know, but I was like, I was prepared to, you know, even like on the first day, you know, when I went out there and, you know, I knew about the quota, and I was like, you know what, even if I do, you know, make staff, you know, I would still be looking for another job just because it's not a steady job. Because the way it works is even if you do make staff, if you don't continue to make that 140 quota, at first you get a warning, and then the next time if you don't make it like back to back, then they have to let you go because you can't keep up, basically. So anyways, yeah, so on the third day, I come in same time. You know, the other guy, he didn't even show up. So, and which, I mean, I kind of, you know, I wasn't gonna do that. I wasn't gonna just like not show up, but anyway, so yeah, I went to the location that they sent me. This area, it was Friday. I was like, you know I'm not going to get that many, you know, people answering the doors because, I mean, seriously, most people, I mean, I know I'm usually never home on Fridays. But, anyways, I did pretty good, but I made 75, got 2 checks. So yeah, that was my last day. You know, even though I didn't make staff, you know, it was fun. But yeah. So, and I did get paid, obviously. But yeah, after that, you know, I just kept looking for jobs. And you know, I did start playing a little bit more Driver San Francisco, and then you know, I kind of forgot that I was doing a Let's Play on Kingdom Hearts. So anyways, I did start, when I did remember, I was like, oh my goodness, I was like, okay, what? I did watch, you know, like, I didn't watch the whole video. I just kind of like skimmed through it to see what I last did. And I decided, you know what, I'll do some grinding because, you know, I was low on money. I got to get used to these controls, and, you know, and I was going to, you know, I decided I was going to speed this up because, I mean, I didn't want this to be like 4 parts of me grinding. I just want it to be 1 part, and then we continue with the story. And you know, this is like, I didn't do all this grinding in 1 episode. This is like 2 days of recording back to back. And on the commentary, man, the commentary is like a week after. Just because, I don't know, like I was kind of, you know, I was really I was really dreading the commentary just because if you guys watch, you know, the beginning of my Let's Play, I don't like, you know, recording for half an hour and, you know, doing commentary just because it's a real strain on my voice. And and it's I run out of things to say. But you know, for this video, I really don't think I'm gonna have any problems running out of things to say. But it is straining my voice quite a bit. Well, um, in this one, just because it's this is my second time doing the audio for the narration for this video. The first time I did have my mic on, but I don't know, the audio was distorted for whatever. I mean, the voice recognition was just all distorted, and I don't know what happened, so I had to delete it. I was really considering just at that point just either doing the commentary the next day, or even better, just putting some music in the background. But I decided, you know what, I do want to, you know, tomorrow I really want to, you know, progress with the go and see what's in that next door, and I have a pretty good idea of what's behind there, and I might as well talk about it in this episode. What I'm thinking is behind that door is obviously we're going back to Hollow Bastion, because I mean, after you go to Arabia, you go to Hollow Bastion. And this is just as linear. This follows the same path as that. And I'm expecting we're going to be fighting Maleficent, and I'm assuming we're going to be fighting Maleficent just like in Kingdom Hearts 1, 2 times. The first stage is, you know, her regular form, and the second form is her dragon form. And I remember in Kingdom Hearts 1, her dragon form was extremely difficult. So, yeah, we're going to have to prepare a little bit. And as you can see, even at 87%, we are still taking quite a bit of damage from those damn boxes. So those boxes piss me off so much, because they like to, if there's 2 of them, they like to corner you and just like kill you that way, which is bloody annoying. And I don't know, I just can't. I mean, at least in this our main goal is, I'm not really trying to get levels. Levels, as you can see, we were way under level, because at first we were like 11, now we're like 22, so we gained a hell of a lot of levels already. But our main goal is to get all our power back, because as you can see, our health is almost all the way at its max. So yeah, we're gonna need all that health for upcoming things. So yeah, we're gonna, and also the reason why I decided to you know, grind is because we missed a lot of boxes, because I skipped a lot because I couldn't deal with those danger bugs. So, you know, I just had to run away. So in this episode, we're gonna be trying to get them all. Well, as many as we can. I don't think we're gonna get them all. Sorry, just getting some water. And yeah, we're gonna head over here, because I know there's something over here. I think it's some kind of resistance. I can't remember which one. And see, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, yeah, thunder resistance. That's pretty sweet, but yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. And I think, yeah, in this episode, in this part, I think I left just because, yeah, I think it, like, the worlds, like, the later you go in them, I mean, what am I trying to say? Like, it's progressive, so, like, the later stages, like, the bugs do more damage. I think that's how it works. So that's why I went back to Wonderland. But I'm probably wrong on that. And also, you know, we're watching this video again for the third time. Actually, not third time, second time. I just realized, you know, my deck is completely wrong for finding these bugs, those dangerous bugs. You know, I need some range magic against those guys, not you know, like Ice Storm and Thunder. Those don't work too well. I should probably replace those with Fire and Blizzard or something. That'll probably be better off, but I'm gonna keep it like I know for a fact in this video I didn't change it. In the next one I'm probably not gonna change it because I'm assuming there's a boss fight. So, and we're probably not gonna get a chance to change it in between. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna stick to it like it is for now. And I'm sure if we would have went through that gate, I mean the portal that we haven't went through yet, and we would have fought Maleficent. I'm assuming it's Maleficent. I may be wrong. I probably am wrong, but I would have probably got on. I know I would have got on, and I still might get on, but yeah, at least we're getting stronger. So yeah, this is only going to be the one grinding episode. Yeah, we're not going to do it. This is not going to be 2 episodes of grinding. It's the next episode is either going to be me, either epic. It's going to be the epic fail. Epic fail video, or it's either going to be. It's going to be something. It's not going to be more grinding. Because I don't know about you guys. Watching grinding videos, ugh. Boring. That's why I put this ×2, because I mean, it's like this, it's just doing the same thing over and over again. It's tedious, and yeah, that's how you get that blocks. You gotta jump on those little platforms. You gotta jump on them head on. Because if you jump on them from the side, they'll just explode. Okay, we only need 10 more, and I think it's time we go to Arabia and get I think the last 10 are in there, hopefully. So, let's just get out of here. And oh yeah, I need to check to where my Keyblade is, because I don't think it's at Mastery yet. But anyways, let's see what we can buy. And as you can see, we have like a whole bunch of high potions now. So I think we're pretty good on high potions. I don't think we need any more. And we got another level, so that's pretty sweet. So yeah, let's try Agrabah again. Yeah. You know what? I'll come back and get that later. And yeah. So how have you guys been doing? I've already told you guys what I've been up to. So if anything like pretty exciting happens, please post it in the comments. I would like to read about it. So. Ah, man, I didn't even realize I died here twice. So, yeah, this place is pretty, I don't like, it is pretty tough. And this is actually kind of having me worried a little bit, because these bugs are still giving me trouble, and we're almost at 100%. We only need 10 more, and we'll be there. So this is kind of, you know, uh, a little bit aggravating, a little bit. So hopefully we can get this thunder resistance, I believe what it was, without dying this time. So I'm gonna use Pulse Tracer. Love that. And that skill is pretty beast. I like it. Oh man. Oh no, you're not gonna do, see, they like to do that shit. It's annoying. You have to use a high potion. Use both of them. Quickly. Yes. Now at this point, I think I was considering whether or not I should go back and save and then look for the last 7%. But actually, I think I don't know. I can't remember because, like I said, I recorded the episodes in 2 days, and then I did the commentary a little bit after. So I might have gotten. I think I probably got a little bit confused on where I needed to go, but. Yeah, we only need 4 more %, so we're like almost there. And look on top of that, we got a level up chip, so you know we have to use that. And yeah, I'm really glad we did do some grinding though, cause look, we got high jump. I know, man. I'm like probably like you're probably I don't know if you could, I'm probably doing this game blind. You probably had like blind at probably like level I don't know. 5 or something. And I'm doing this game completely blind. I haven't looked up anything. I don't even know like where like the skill like where the this active skills are. So I'm just going like randomly. And it's more fun when you do it that way. I mean, I have more fun. Because when you start looking, actually I don't think I have never looked up a guide. Well, actually, I have, but that was only for a game that was in, I believe, Japanese. Yeah, Japanese, and I didn't know what it said, so I had to look it up. But I've never looked. If it was in my, if a game is in my own language, I've never looked it up at all. I prefer to struggle and find out how to do it myself. And yeah, so and this is weird. I don't know why they responded like that. I mean, I wasn't even in there for that long, and then they just like respawn. And wow, we're only 1 point shy. I mean, 1% shy from obtaining our maximum power again. So. Yeah, I just decided to head back, and hopefully there'll be another one up here. I think there is, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I jumped over it. Yeah, I think there's one in here. Yay! Okay, we got 100%. So I think what we will do is I can't remember. I think we'll either buy some potions and skills and prepare for that, the fight, going through that door, and then in the next episode we will be going through there, and hopefully we will not fail. And I think I will end the episode here, guys. So if you like this episode, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, favorite, do all that good stuff. I appreciate it. This is Max Stunner signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.